Hi, Andy Todd here, assistant manager from FC Pirin here in Bulgaria. Here to answer some of your questions for the Bolton Wanderers Supporters Trust. Hope everyone's well, everyone's safe in this period of time.
These anxious times during the lockdown, what do you do to keep yourself busy personally and professionally?
Well, we're allowed to come into the stadium to do a little bit of work. We sit and watch a few players, try to plan a few training sessions, etc. Personally, not a lot really. We're allowed to use the gym at the stadium in ones and twos, but like the rest of the world, there's not a lot we can do. We've got to respect the lockdown and the rules from the government. So it's been a testing time. We'll come through it.
Who were your sporting heroes as you were growing up?
When I was really young, it was obviously footballers, Maradona, Zico, Glenn Hoddle, players like that. As I got older, as a teenager, I used to go to watch Middlesbrough, Tony Mowbray, Gary Pallister, Stephen Pears, Bernie Slavin, Colin Cooper, all the players from the Middlesbrough back-to-back promotion winning team. They inspired me a lot.
Who was your best player you ever played against?
Best player I ever played against. I mean, the Wayne Rooney, Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry, players like that. Teddy Sheringham, Dwight York. I'd probably have to say it was the smart ones like Sheringham, but probably Rooney. I'd probably say Rooney was probably the best player I played against.
Who was the most difficult opponent you played against?
Similar to what I've just answered. It would have to be like Rooney, Sheringham, Bergkamp, the ones that used to just drift into the pockets or the holes. It was a bit like a game of chess with them, really. I always found them difficult to play against. The ones with the pace and power, I didn't mind. It was the smart players. They used to test you.
Which was your favourite BWFC game?
Ooh. Well, I didn't play, but one of the games that I was in and around, I don't even think I was sub, but was the last game at Burnden Park. What a great game that was. Last game at Burnden Park, I think we achieved 99 points, beat Charlton, to be involved in such a game and obviously to gain promotion back to the Premier League. That was a great game, but one that sticks out that I played in was probably the 1-1 draw at Man United. Bob Taylor scored first to go 1-0 up. We just couldn't hold on. To go to Man United and get a point then, when we weren't doing so well in the Premier League, that was a good point for us.
Who's the best manager you played under?
I think I've got to say, I think my father was probably the biggest influence on my career. When I first went to Bolton, I think I got a bit of a shock. He gave me a tough time, and I think I needed it. I was lucky enough to play under Graham Souness, Mark Hughes, two great managers, Alan Kirbishley. But I think I'll have to say my dad, just because he got me arse in gear.
Are you still in contact with any of your BWFC teammates?
I recently spoke to Greg Strong, who I played with. Speak to Scott Green now and again. Neil Cox now and again. Look, we bump into each other on the circuit.
So who was the best player you played with?
Sorry to say this, Bolton fans, but he's a Blackburn player, and it was Two-Guy. By far the best player I played with. Obviously played with some good players at Bolton, but Two-Guy, his passing, his vision, his awareness, everything. So he was the best player I played with.
Last question, Andy. Any messages for your BW fans back home?
Yeah, I hope everyone's healthy, and look, I know it's a testing time for the club, but please get behind the team. and players and the management staff will need you in the next couple of years. And I just wish everyone well. I wish the club well, and the management team and the players. Please get behind the team. They will need you. And as we did at Blackpool under Gary Bowyer, you take a step back to take two forward. And let's hope to see you back in that Premier League in a few years' time. Good luck to you all. If you're not already a member of the Bolton Supporters Trust, please sign up.